From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Toronto, second baseman, number 29.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Pulled softly out toward right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as you'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Kevin Pillar.
In now, Kevin Pillar. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
One 0 count. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games is see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see how, as this game progresses, how the shadows are going to affect it.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
In there, and it's even at 1. Runner at second here with one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Digging in, Jose Bautista. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like, because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He just hasn't performed well at home. I mean, he's under 250 for the season at home, and if there's one place you want to sparkle, it's in front of your home crowd.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Kendrys Morales. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 12 career line. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Steve Pearce now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And this is going to be a foul ball. 25 homers. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. And 83 runs batted in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now another 2-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Russell Martin now in past meetings with Tanaka, 3 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and two. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So striding forward now, Melvin Upton Jr. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Third inning, no score to this point. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Brett Gardner now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Fouled toward the 3rd base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 2-1 home now to Gardner. This is skied into short left center. Upton has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put it into that in a big hurry. He rolled that one right out of here.
So coming to the plate, Chase Headley. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Starlin Castro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Ellsbury's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-0 delivery. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He hits the 30 mark now in stolen bases for the year. That's a lot of running. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Travis will put this one away, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 1-0 New York. Digging in to try it again. Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, This guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 0-2 delivery. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kendrys Morales, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there at the knees, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding in, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Steve Pierce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Steve Pierce.
Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. After it is Gardner. And that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Travis is there for it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Very weakly on the ground. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Fouled straight back. Payoff pitch one more time. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kevin Pillar is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gregorius takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chase Headley.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone trying to bunt his way aboard. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. All tied at 1-1. Back here in the Bronx. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter.
Here's Kendrys Morales. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Standing in now, Steve Pierce, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll reach first safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Adam Warren takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Troy Tulowitzki will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Jays lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Luke.
Didi Gregorius will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in, Matt Holliday. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Here's the 2-1 now to Holiday. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Upton Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Upton Jr.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Devin Travis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And he takes a called strike 2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect
11,
before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Our pitchers' duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Sanchez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And the pitch on 2-1. Way out in front.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different. The sinker a lot harder. The changeup floats a little bit longer. But the key is he wants them to swing the bat at that ball, and he's getting it right now.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Donovan Solano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 34, Donovan Solano.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Tulowitzki for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 3-1. Donovan Solano is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 34, Donovan Solano.
Chasen Shreve enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter,
hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready once again, Kendrys Morales. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Steve.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ellsbury going back to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a neck high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Back up the, oh no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he misses 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone trying to bunt his way aboard.
Now
that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There was a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. This is back toward the mound. Oh, and he misses it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Aaron Sanchez earned his 9th win of the year as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. Masahiro Tanaka is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Joe Smith works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. His record is now 9-10. Credit the save to Joe Smith, his third. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 8-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.